Subscribe our channel to get daily entertainment news. How many former Alabama players are playing in Dolphins versus Eagles? Alabama football dominates the NFL landscape, and plenty of former Crimson Tide players will take the field for Sunday Night Football. Alabama football dominates the NFL, as 57 former Crimson Tide players are on active rosters this season. In the Sunday Night Football matchup between the Miami Dolphins and Philadelphia Eagles, a plethora of former Alabama players will take the field. From the current NFL standings to team depth charts to coverage of every game in the 18-week NFL schedule, we have all the news from around the league to keep you up to speed. Former Alabama players in Sunday Night Football. In a battle between two 5-1 teams, at least 11 Alabama players are on the Dolphins and Eagles rosters. The stars of the show tonight will be quarterbacks Tua Tagovailoa and Jalen Hurts, whose time at Alabama overlapped as Hurts was replaced by Tagovailoa in the starting role. Tagovailoa currently leads the NFL in passing yards with 1,876 and is tied for most touchdowns, with 14. Hurts has put up 1,542 passing yards this season and 7 touchdowns. I've never had two players that were really good players at the same position who actually supported each other the way those two guys supported each other when they were here, Alabama head coach Nick Saban said during Wednesday's SEC teleconference. And I think that comes from mutual respect and both guys being great team guys and putting the team before their own personal feelings. Jalen Waddle is another prominent name in the mix for tonight. In his best season at Alabama in 2018, Waddle brought in 45 receptions for 848 yards, averaging 18.8 yards per reception. He was drafted 6th overall by the Dolphins in the 2021 NFL Draft. Waddle has been a key piece of the Dolphins' offense this season, as he's put up 24 receptions for 296 yards through 5 games. In 2022, he totaled 75 receptions for 1,356 yards. "It'll be fun," Waddle said ahead of the Sunday night matchup. "Lot of Bama guys out there." Dolphins guard Lester Cotton and defensive lineman Deshaun Hand and Raekwon Davis were also in Alabama during the Hurts-Tagovailoa era. They were part of the team that won the championship title after knocking off Georgia. Coincidentally, the winning play of that game was a connection from Tagovailoa, who was coming off the bench in place of a struggling Hurts, to current Eagles player Devonta Smith. In overtime, Smith brought in a 41-yard overtime touchdown pass to win it all. Other former Alabama players on the Eagles roster include guard Landon Dickerson, cornerbacks Josh Jobe and Eli Ricks, and offensive lineman Tyler Steen. Wide receiver Julio Jones was also signed to the Eagles practice squad Tuesday.